be unencrypted and sent to you on your 18th birthday. What I'm about to tell you may shock you, but I promise you, it is good news, my child. At the time I'm recording this, I've been diagnosed with a cerebral aneurysm, and I've been given 3 months to live at most. But I've ensured that my legacy will live on, and not just through my work, but through you. As the world's most renowned fertility specialist, I have attracted a large number of maternal candidates, and I have identified the best of the best. Using in vitro fertilization, or IVF, along with so, my child, the father that raised you is not yours. I am your father, and you are my glorious offspring. You carry me inside, even though I am long gone. And I am so very proud of you and all that you will accomplish with the precious gift of my genetics.
It's just your wife. But it's not okay. We've been trying for 3.5 years.
I know, I'm sorry.
You have nothing to be sorry about.
I know how bad you want a baby, and I can't give one to you, and... Come on.
You know, I think it all started with Emily.
Your doll?
Her warming her little milk bottle. I still remember rocking her to sleep.
Whatever happened to Emily?
I outgrew her. She melted in the attic. I don't know why my dad stored her up there.
It's tragic.
But the point is, my mother always used to say to me, Jessica, you're gonna make a great mother one day.
And you will.
Did I ever tell you about my brother's battery-powered pickup truck? You know, those big ones that you can actually drive?
I think that was your other husband.
Oh, I never. And I forced myself in the driver's seat, and I drove it around the yard. And in the back were my invisible kids. Talked to them, comforted them, sang to them. You should have seen me.
I should have. I could have played one of your kids.
Yo, it's kind of creepy.
True.
No. You came into my life at the perfect time. It's like you stepped out of one of my dreams or something. And I knew right away that we'd have a beautiful child together.
Jessica, I've tried so hard.
Oh, the hormone treatment's done it.
No, Jess, hear me out, okay? You're not just my wife. You're my best friend.
And you're mine.
So as your best friend, I want you to do something for me, okay? I want you to... I want you to find another man. Someone who can give you the child you deserve. And I'll always be in your life. And you'll always be in mine, and we'll always be best friends. But you deserve to be a mother, and I feel...
How about you? I'm yours forever. For better or for worse. And that means I only want a child if you're the father. Okay?
Okay. So where do we go from here?
Well, we're staying together. You're stuck with me. I think we should think about IVF.
In vitro fertilization?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that too expensive for us?
We can make it work. I'll work more exactly. And have you seen the new technology they have now? It's amazing.
I've heard of it. It's very sci-fi.
There's a 75% chance of success.
Jess, you know I'd do anything for you.
So
I'm in.
now we just have to find the right doctor.
They gotta be the best. You can't settle.
Right. They'll be the best. But they'll also be someone we're both comfortable with. Someone we can trust. Someone who will be in our lives forever.
We'll do the research.
I'm so lucky to have you. You're a rare breed.
That's supposed to be a tiger, by the way.
Very convincing. I wonder what our baby will be like.
They will be extraordinary. Just like their mother.
Hang on. What is it, Henry? That looks fun, sweetie. Let me send you the updated floor plans now. Oh, wait. Dylan's calling. I'll call you back. Hey.
Hey, have you left for Henry's annual checkup yet?
We're still at the park. About to leave.
Oh, perfect. Do you mind stopping by the pharmacy and picking up my prescription?
Yeah. You should have time.
Awesome. Thank you.
But I do charge a delivery fee.
Oh. Do you accept the credit?
I'd accept you folding the laundry that's in the dryer.
So maybe I'll just go to the pharmacy myself.
It's been in there for 2 days.
Okay, fine.
Henry? 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 Come on, honey, we gotta go. I'm so sorry. I thought he was mine. Henry? You didn't hear me calling? I was... Oh, thank you so much. You're being so brave. Good job, bud. Sorry, excuse me.
Mrs. Graff. Hello again.
Dr. Bellamy. Somehow we seem to run into you every time we visit.
I did recommend you to Dr. Barnes, if you remember.
We love Dr. Barnes. We're grateful to you for recommending him.
Mrs. Graff, this is Ms. Larson, another one of our great success stories.
You have a beautiful son. Thank you.
Ms. Larson, good to see you again. We'll be in touch. And you're gonna work just...
Oh, congratulations on your book. I keep seeing ads for it everywhere.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of embarrassing.
No, I think it's great. The bigger the audience, the more patients you'll be able to reach.
It's very kind of you. I appreciate that.
Dylan and I are forever grateful. Without you, we wouldn't have Henry.
Believe me, it was my pleasure. And who knows? Maybe we can even do it again one day.
I don't know about that.
Well, you know how to find me.
I appreciate it. Nice running into you.
Nice running into you as well. And you too, Henry.
You say goodbye to Dr. Bellamy? Maybe next time.
Yeah.
This is weird.
What is?
I just got a follow request from this woman I barely met today.
What do you mean, barely met?
She's another IVF patient. She has a son just a bit older than Henry. Dr. Bellamy introduced us, and she ran off.
You saw Bellamy again?
Yeah, he shares a clinic with Dr. Barnes.
Do you mind if we put the screen away, please?
Sorry. We have a client presentation tomorrow and a meeting with the architect. Hi. Have I told you I love you?
Never.
I'm surprised she even remembered my name.
Yeah, she probably just wants to plan a play date or something.
You're probably right.
I usually am.
Very funny. You should have seen Henry today. He didn't even cry when they drew his blood. He's growing up so fast.
His hair, it's getting so light. Never thought we'd have a son with blonde hair.
How's it going?
Crushing it in my work-from-home paradise. You get everything you needed done?
Despite your son's best efforts.
What's that?
He got his lab work in early.
And?
Looks good.
He's definitely getting enough cardio.
Quick, what's Henry's blood type?
O negative?
Close. O positive. Same as mine. What's yours?
I think I'm AB positive. Nope, AB negative. Very rare.
Everything about you is rare.
Of course it is.
Henry and I have the most common blood type. O, 38%.
Congratulations!
I'm fertility specialist Dr. Preston Bellamy. Check the chapters below to see my individual assessments of blood type compatibility. Blood type O extremely rarely, almost never appears in children. If one of the parents is blood type AB, the child's blood type will either be A or B. Mrs. Graff, so sorry to keep you waiting.
No, it's okay. I was just admiring your recognitions.
Yes, I've been very fortunate in my career. But all that really matters is that my patients are happy and healthy.
Is that your son?
Yes, but he has passed. It was quite some time ago.
I can't.
To my work, as they say. But yes, it was very difficult dealing with the loss of my son.
I'm so sorry.
So, what is it that I can help you with today?
Oh, to tell you the truth, it's kind of embarrassing, but I didn't know who else to talk to. Henry got his blood work back, and his results have me thinking about our blood types for the first time.
And what about them?
Well, I found a video you made about blood types. And, well, my husband is AB negative.
Very rare.
But Henry's...
I see.
There has to be some explanation. But everything I read says that's practically impossible.
Practically sure, but not completely. Certainly wouldn't be the first case that I've seen. I'm guessing that your husband carries what we call the cis-AB gene.
I read about that, and from my understanding, cis-AB occurs in Korea and Japan, and even there in tiny percentages. So for Dylan to have it as an American is something like 1 in a million.
And it's even less likely to win the lottery. But yet someone always does, right?
I know it's silly.
No, it's not silly. To be honest, I would feel the same way.
Being made, a sample, being mislabeled.
Mrs. Graff,
I'm not accusing anyone of anything. I'm only asking.
we take great pride in our integrity here.
A clerical error, typo, it's not out of the realm of possibility.
Mrs. Graff, I would not call your professional integrity into question, and I will not have you questioning mine. I'm the best at what I do, and the same goes for everyone in this office.
I don't mean to offend you.
We haven't had a single case of malfeasance here since I opened this practice.
I'm sorry.
Having said all of that, I will personally.
Thank you, doctor.
So have you mentioned any of this to your husband?
I didn't want to worry him unless I had a real reason to.
That's the sensible decision there. So, is there anything else that I can help you with?
No. You answered my question. Thank you.
Well, if you don't mind, I have a very busy day ahead of me.
Of course.
We'll be in touch.
Thanks for your time. Again, I'm sorry if I offended you.
Water under the bridge.
Jess, is the Wi-Fi working for you? Jess?
Hey.
I think someone's following me.
What? Where are you?
I'm on my way to work. I have a client presentation today.
Maybe someone's trying to steal your interior designs.
Don't joke. I'm serious about this.
Okay. Maybe they're just going the same way as you. Jess?
I don't see it anymore. I'm sorry, I'm really anxious today.
Do you want me to stay on the phone?
No, I'm okay. Thank you.
Okay. I'll see you soon.
Sorry to scare you. Why are you following me? I can't talk long. I have a presentation today. What do you do? Interior design. You?
Home security. I'm a tech nerd. You're acting like I might snap. I mean, I would too if some crazy lady chased me down on her SUV.
What did you have to tell me that was so important?
How much do you trust Dr. Bellamy?
You don't trust him?
I want to know if you do.
He's never given me a reason not to trust him. I mean, he gave me my son. I'll always be indebted to him.
But you've never gotten the sense that maybe he was hiding something under the surface.
I've seen him be intense, but I can't imagine a more highly recommended doctor. What worries you? You chased me here, so just tell me.
It started with this little voice in the back of my head. I would walk into the room and Emmett, my son, would be on the floor with his dad playing. And they would both look up at me. And I'd see their faces side by side. And the voice in my head would whisper, "That boy is not that man's son."
And what made you think that?
I know those two faces better than I know anything else. It was obvious to me.
Dr. Bellamy didn't use your husband's sample?
I know he didn't. I have the paternity test to prove it.
Did you talk to him about this?
For a while, I couldn't get a hold of him. I kept being told that he would get back to me. Finally, I went in person and I refused to leave until he talked to me. That's when I ran into you.
What did he say?
That there's been a mistake, that you can't trust at-home tests, and then he'll look into it personally for me. But something wasn't right. He was like a totally different person.
I'm sorry, but I don't know why you needed to talk to me about this.
Because I saw your son, and you saw mine. And I know you know.
I'm really sorry for what you're going through, but I don't know how I can help.
I understand.
It's nice meeting you, though. Maybe our kids can get together sometime.
That'd be nice. Let me give you my number.
If you really think something malicious is going on, you should go to the police.
I did. I even filed a report with the hospital, but no one will get back to me. It's like I'm on some sort of blacklist.
That can't be true.
He is a very important person.
How to compete with stunning defeat of ideas that always fail. The I figured, let's just go bigger. Don't worry, I got it nailed.
Hi, can I help you?
I have an appointment to talk to Dr. Bellamy.
Okay, go ahead and take a seat, and I'll let the doctor know you're here.
Thanks.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, buddy. How you doing? Good. Good. Hey, I wonder where Henry can be.
I know, right? I haven't seen him.
I'm here.
Oh, you're here.
All right. Coming in hot.
Thanks.
You got it.
What's going on with you?
Nothing much. Work's busy.
How are things with Jess?
Please don't use that concerned voice.
I'm not concerned.
I don't know. It's just... Sometimes I don't understand how people can really completely trust another person. Which is crazy because I know Jessica would never do anything to hurt me. My brain just goes in these tracks sometimes.
I suppose that's your mom. I don't need to tell you again that what your mom and me did was wrong.
I know.
She was too ashamed to tell me that I had a son. For 17 years. I didn't even know you existed.
It's because she found out that I was your son and not her husband's.
And I think she knew all along.
What point were you trying to make again?
My point is, Jessica is her own person. She's not your mother, not me. Just your wife who loves you. Trust her.
Hi, I'm so sorry to do this, but Dr. Bellamy's gonna have to reschedule. Something came up.
Something came up. I've been waiting here for an hour and a half.
The doctor sends his apologies. It's turned into a crazy day for him, but if you can come back tomorrow around 4:30, I can fit you in.
Why don't you just have him call me when he has a moment?
Does he already know what this is regarding?
He knows.
Have a good day now. Hello?
It's Sarah. I can't talk long. I'm texting you an address.
Who was that?
Spam call.
Ready for bed?
Yes.
Love you.
Love you too.
Mr. Claiborne claims you were actually the one stalking him.
He never should have set foot in my house.
Oh, I'm gonna kill him. You're not a doctor. You're not a cop. You are a chef.
A chef's deadly whip.
sorry you have to tell me this.
I am.
And if we operate, it may rupture.
That's correct.
And the life expectancy?
Preston, you know how it is.
It's not good. If it ruptures, 25% die within the first 24 hours. 50% die within the first 3 months. And if you survive, brain damage is likely.
How are your symptoms?
Headaches mostly. And now I have issues with my vision. It's getting difficult to work, let alone finish this book tour. Did you ever get to a point in your life where you felt accomplished? Too. My name is Dr. Preston Bellamy. You may have already heard of me, even though I'm dead to the world. I've arranged for this video to be unencrypted and sent to you on your 18th birthday.
My calendar.
Didn't see it.
Last minute thing.
Where is it?
Camarillo.
Wow, they wouldn't come to you?
What's up to me?
You made it.
I wasn't sure I'd be able to. Dr. Bellamy?
Mrs. Graff, conversation another time. I'm a bit busy at the moment.
Of course. It's just I was told you'd call me.
Excuse me. Whatever it takes to fulfill your dreams of childbirth, that is what we do at PureCell. But our mission is far from complete. And as many of you parents already know, the children of IVF are true scientific miracles. And I think we...
Is it true that you're on the shortlist for the Henry Gray Award?
Yes, that is true. And it is such an honor. For those of you that do not know, the Henry Gray Scientific Achievement Award is given out by the American Association of Anatomists, and it is the most prestigious prize an embryologist like me could hope for. I'm afraid that's all the time that we have, but I just want to thank you all so very much for coming here today. Thank you. Thank you very much.
What made you just
Know for sure he's avoiding me.
confront him about what?
Henry's blood type and my husband Dylan's blood type are incompatible. There's an over 99% chance that Dylan isn't Henry's father. Went to see Bellamy about it, and he just seemed to sweep it under the rug.
Sorry to hear that.
And I wanted to apologize to you. Shouldn't have dismissed you like I did. I just didn't want to believe it. I still don't.
I know you see what I see. I mean, all these children looking so alike. It wasn't until I ran into you and Henry that who knows how long, who knows how many women.
When I was at grad school, we had this faculty advisor, prized jewel of the department. The whole reason most of us applied was to study under him. Everyone knew he was difficult, but it was much worse than that. He was manipulative, abusive, and inappropriate with female students.
Horrible.
When I made it clear I wasn't willing to go along with his behavior, he made sure I didn't have the same opportunities as others. But But I know women who didn't. Women I could have helped if I did something about it. This time, I want to do something.
Come with me. I'll drive you back to your car later.
Where are we going?
Let's do something.
How often do you chase people in cars?
Only twice. You've been there both times.
And can you explain exactly what the plan is here?
If we're gonna take him down, tie Bellamy to not just Emmett, but Henry too, then they have no choice but to take us seriously, no matter how well connected he is.
And how do you see us getting this DNA exactly?
I found a discreet testing service online. They need saliva samples, and we can get them from toothbrushes, cotton swabs, unwashed cups.
Those sound like things in a person's home, behind locked doors.
Step 1 was finding where the home is.
I take it step 2 is breaking and entering.
Unless you have any other ideas.
Last month I was too scared to take an advanced Pilates class. And now I'm helping to plan a felony.
Guess it's just a matter of motivation.
I'm in.
Do you have the address marked?
Just dropped it in.
This season on Married at First Sight, most shocking,
You didn't have my back?
scandalous,
This might be about to get
spectacular season ever.
I'm a little heated.
Tell me if you're physically attracted to me or not.
I just can't do it.
Does feel a little scary.
What happens now?
Married at First Sight, new episode.
I wasn't sure if this was an actual play date or just a cover up.
Who says it can't be both?
True.
How have you been?
Haven't eaten or slept in a week. But other than that, I'm hanging in.
Postponed the last leg of Bellamy's book tour. I guess there's some big storm coming through.
Which means his house is only empty for a couple more days.
But hey, after this, you can go back to eating and sleeping.
I don't think we're ready.
I don't think we have a choice. This is the only time we know for sure he'll be away.
Maybe we're overthinking this whole thing. Wouldn't it be enough just to show that Henry and Emmett are related?
If we're gonna do this ourselves, it has to be airtight. They're not just related to each other, they're related to him.
But if there are only 2 of us, are they gonna listen?
Jessica, if you search Bellamy's name, all you see are pictures of him at some gala, shaking him, done, sitting around waiting for someone to finally listen to me. You said that you weren't going to let another powerful man abuse women if there was something that you could do to stop him.
At least tell me you have a plan.
I do.
That doesn't make me feel any better.
This can turn a computer into a radio scanner. I can use it to find the frequency the security system uses and deactivate it. It'll even unlock his doors.
And you have this where?
The internet. People use it as a ham radio. Let's be sure we leave the furniture where it is.
Okay. Walk me through it.
First things first, you're gonna have to get away in the middle of the night. You stay in the car and keep watch. Keep an earbud in. I want to be in constant communication.
Okay. And then you're gonna what?
I'm just going to open the back door. Hopefully, I will have deactivated the security system already.
Hopefully?
No plan is foolproof.
And what if the alarm isn't deactivated?
Then you better have the car and drive. For my plan, I'll take the risk.
No. I want to do it. Dr. Bellamy has to be stopped.
See if you can find an unwashed glass in the sink.
Nothing. Dr. Bellamy is so clean.
The forecast kept getting worse. I couldn't risk getting stuck in Seattle. Had to cut things short a little bit.
I'm sure you've had a long day.
Yes. Yes, I have. It'll be nice to get home.
I found his office. His desk is the only thing in this house that isn't pristine.
Look for a bathroom.
Wait a second. There's a picture of Henry and me. It's creepy.
Leave it. Let's just get the samples and get out.
Using in vitro fertilization, or IVF, in a process called ICSI, I've replaced their husband's seed with my own.
I think I found something.
So, my child.
Yes, I understand. Okay. Well, I'm almost home now, so let me put my bags down for a little bit now. I'll take a look at it. All right? Of course. Yeah.
I'm so very proud of all that you will accomplish with the precious gift of my genetics.
Talk to me. What's happening?
I found a video he made. You're not gonna believe it.
Jessica, this is taking too long.
We still need the DNA samples to prove Bellamy is lying.
Hurry.
Toothbrush. Cotton swabs.
No, you need to get out now. Please, 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 please. It's Bellamy. He's home, Ruby. You can't come out yet or they'll see you. Jessica. Why is he home? He's going inside. Jessica, say something. Can you hear me? Jessica!
I'm still inside.
What?
It didn't make it out.
This season on Married at First Sight.
What did I get myself into?
Get you out of here.
Make your commitment
I'll keep him.
to the most shocking,
You didn't have my back?
scandalous,
This might be about to get
spectacular season ever.
I'm a little heated.
Tell me if you're physically attracted to me or not.
I just can't do it.
Does feel a little scary.
What happens now?
Married at First Sight. New episode Wednesday at 8. Only on Lifetime. Watch next day on the Lifetime app.
Phillips Law Firm was started.
What do I do?
Try to stay calm. Just wait.
something?
Yeah, I can take care of it. Between this and the video you found, I think we actually pulled it off.
Thank you for another eventful evening. There is never a dull moment with you.
I'm usually boring, I promise.
Can I ask you something?
You know what?
Emmett's father.
Connor.
How did you tell him about all this?
For a long time, I didn't. I thought that I could just live with it as my secret for everybody's sake. Showed him the paternity test.
And how did he take it after you explained?
I could tell he wanted to believe me. But I could never fully convince him. It only got harder, and then eventually Connor left. That probably doesn't help.
I just need to be absolutely certain before I tell Dylan. I'm so scared of hurting him.
Hey, you're strong.
Be careful.
You too.
Who are you?
I was downstairs. Couldn't sleep.
You smell like outside.
And I saw some Henry's toys outside, so I brought them in case it rains.
Is there anything you need to tell me?
Why do you ask?
You've just been acting really strange lately, like you're hiding something. If something's wrong, whatever it is, you can tell me. I can help.
I know.
So?
It's nothing. Get some sleep.
Hey, buddy. Where you going?
Remember that woman I met at Henry's checkup?
Yeah, the online stalker?
Well, you were right. She just asked if Henry would like...
Okay. Drive safe.
Oh, and this came in for you. You haven't opened it.
Wanted to wait for you.
I don't know if I'd have the self-restraint.
I almost didn't. Hey, this doesn't change anything. Not about them. I can't.
He'll never be able to do this to any women again.
Thank you.
Me? If you hadn't chased me down in your car like a mad woman, I would have never done any of this.
I'm not the one who had to run for her life out of the man's house.
True. Next time I stay in the car.
How do you want to do this?
I say we meet at the police station tomorrow morning and we file the report together.
I will be there.
And what are we supposed to talk about after all this?
I don't know. First grade, podcast.
Maybe we start a book club?
I'm bored already.
It'll be nice to be bored.
Here.
Well, wish me luck.
It'll be hard, but don't forget.
You two are there for each other.
Hello?
Mr. Graf. Hi, this is Tammy from Pearsall. How are you today?
Doing well. How about yourself?
Good, thanks. Sorry to bother you. I thought I was calling Mrs. Graf. Is she around?
She's not here at the moment. Is everything all right?
Everything's fine. Dr. Bellamy just asked that I reach out to reschedule his appointment with her.
I'm sorry. Can you remind me?
Conversation they had?
Oh, right. No, I remember that now. Can I have her give you a call back when she gets home this afternoon?
Of course. Oh, and the doctor asked that she come in sooner rather than later.
I'll let her know.
I didn't serve, but if your spouse, parent, or grandparent served in the military, you can join USAA.
Yeah, my grandpa did, so I'm already in, but I was talking about your sir.
Oh.
USAA for the military.
We're home.
We're home.
Oh, take off your shoes, honey. You're leaving.
Yeah,
Why?
I know.
No, what?
I took a paternity test.
That's not what you think.
What am I supposed to think?
I can explain.
I trusted you.
Daddy, where are you going?
I gotta go on a trip, buddy, for work.
When are you coming back?
I don't know. More than anything in this world, okay?
Hey, you've reached Dylan Graff. Leave me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Mommy, can I sleep with you tonight?
Of course, honey.
I'm just okay.
So sorry for the last minute notice.
You sure everything's okay?
Just work craziness. Dylan had a last minute trip. You haven't heard from him, have you?
Not since I came by last.
Be good for Grandpa, okay?
I will.
He always is.
Thank you.
Of course. And I'll let you know if Dylan calls. Come on, buddy, let's go.
Hey, Sarah, it's me. Waited for you about an hour at the police station. Driving to you now.
Hey, you've reached Dylan Graff. Leave me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Dylan, it's me again. You're absolutely right to be upset with me, but you have to believe it's not what you think. Take all the time you need, but please just let me know you're okay. I'll explain everything when you're ready to talk. I love you so much.
Can I help you? Mr. Graff.
You don't seem too surprised.
I don't know what's going on here, but I know that it's inappropriate to be showing up at my home unannounced.
You can't talk to me that way, Doctor. Just give it to me straight. I think I deserve that.
Why don't you tell me what you think is happening here?
How about you tell me?
If this is about Henry, I can only tell you what I've already told your wife.
I know about the secret appointments.
In fact, the case that is news to me.
Don't lie to me!
Okay, listen. Why don't we take a walk inside here and try and figure out whatever it is that's going on? Okay? I'm just as concerned about all of this as you are. I won't keep anything from you as long as you don't keep anything from me. Does that sound like something we can do? Can you do that?
Fine.
Yeah? I'm gonna open the door now.
After you.
Dylan, can I get you something to drink? A bottle of water?
No, I'm good.
Please bear with me. Gotta get caught up on the daily supplements today.
Yeah, look, I'd prefer not to be here any longer than I need to be.
I understand. I do. And I hope you know that there has to have been some sort of mistake. I don't know why my home address is in your wife's search history. All I know is that she came to the office last week with all these questions about Henry's blood type. And when I laid out the likely scenario, she wasn't satisfied. So I told her I would personally look into the matter. That is exactly what I did.
Explain that.
A Lifetime original movie.
Gotta be kidding me. You have no idea the level of messages I'm getting.
Inspired by actual events.
Mom! I've been lying to myself about how everyone sees me. Who would do this if they actually knew you?
You cannot let one crazy person define who you are.
No. People are awful.
We're gonna get through this.
Mommy Meanest premieres Saturday, May 11th at 8, only on Lifetime.
I'm guessing that was a mail order service.
Yeah, so?
You can't rely on those, Dylan. You just can't. Here. We'll put this thing to bed once and for all. What'd you say?
I just don't know who to trust anymore.
I get it, but you can trust me.
Connor? Excuse me, are you Connor, Emmett's dad?
Yes. Who are you?
I'm Jessica. I'm a friend of Sarah's.
She never mentioned you.
We met a while ago. We get together for our sons to play. Emmett and my son love each other.
I'm sorry, but why are you here? I mean, how did you know?
Know what?
Nice meeting you.
She was supposed to meet me somewhere this... I need to know what happened.
She's gone. A neighbor found her this morning.
How?
It looks like she overdosed on fentanyl. I never even knew she took opioids. Doesn't seem like her at all.
You're right. I would have never guessed.
They can't officially tell me the cause of death. We have to wait for the autopsy.
I'm so sorry. This must be so hard on you.
I think it's even harder for my son. He doesn't seem to understand what's going on, but... Is it coming back? I have to go.
I'm so worried.
Hello, Mrs. Graff. Your husband is with me, and he's completely safe for the time being. Whether he remains that way is entirely up to you.
What do you want?
I want you to listen to me very carefully and do exactly what I say. Any deviation from my instructions and your husband loses his life. Are you still with me?
Yes.
Good. I'm going to give you an address, and you are going to remember it. And then you're going to drive straight to me. No stops, no phone calls, no texts. Do you understand?
Yes.
You wouldn't want it. You know, this is where I had my first practice. Practicing gynecology before I revolutionized fertility treatment. So many memories here. And a lot of patience. Patience said. You know, it's a strange thing to have another man raise your son. Henry has way more potential to succeed in this world than if you had been the father. You are the worst, Mr. Graff. You want to know why? Because you're the epitome of mediocre. Henry would never have wanted to be genetically connected to you. I gave him and all of my children the gift of greatness. Settle down. Your wife's on her way. You don't want to be dead when she gets here, do you? As I was saying, I left a legacy for my children, the most worthy of female patients to carry my seed. As far as you husbands go, I guess you seemed like adequate candidates to foster my children. Healthy, moderately educated, relatively successful. But in the case of Henry, Mr. Graff, you are doing damage that can't be undone. You were raising him to be so average. What was your plan anyway, huh? You were to confront me with all that evidence, have me confess my guilt and turn myself in, huh? You know, I had another patient like that, Sarah Larson. She also had the wrong end.
We're gonna go behind the readings and show you new experiences that you've never seen on Raising Spirits. You're gonna see.
I'm so sorry.
I'm just here to talk.
Tell me what you want.
I want to come to an agreement. One that's mutually beneficial. One that's best for Henry.
I'm not going to let you continue to do this to innocent women.
I've done more for women than whatever it is you think you're accomplishing in this world. I've made history. I've made the dreams of thousands of mothers come true. Do you know, Mrs. Graff, that over 10 million children exist only because of the science that I helped create? And whatever it is you think you can prove about me, won't be taken seriously. It's ridiculous.
You left her son without a mother.
I'm not a killer.
Yes, you are. You got me here by threatening to kill my husband. And we both know you're planning to get rid of me because you know I'm the only one left who can stop you.
Mr. Graff is the expendable one here. It's a proven scientific fact that genetics make the child extraordinary, not the environment. Without Mr. Graff, Henry can grow up to be the person he was meant to be.
Just tell me what you want.
Well, by the looks of my bathroom, I take it you think you found some damning evidence. I want the DNA results, and I'll take back that USB drive you stole from my office. take the phone, too, just in case. Don't worry. You'll get this all back when we're finished. Let's go ahead and turn this off, huh? We don't want anybody tracking you.
Just so you know, I've uploaded the video and the DNA results. I have links in my emails scheduled to be sent to the police at any time now. So if you kill me or hurt him, you won't be able to stop it.
I'm not interested in hurting anyone. I want to help you. I want to help Henry.
Help how?
I want to pay for his education. Starting right now and all the way through his doctorate.
You can't possibly expect me to trust you.
You don't have to trust me. You just have to sign this.
I'm not signing anything.
Oh, yes, you will. If you want your husband to live. I'm going to be a great father to your son. He's going to have everything that I want him to have. He's going to achieve everything that I want him to achieve. In short, your job is finished. I'm taking it from here.
You're out of your mind.
Am I, Mrs. Graff? You're going to spend every last penny of Henry's college fund on legal fees. And you're going to have more than that you agreed to stop this senselessness. So that Henry can be taken care of. How about this? I promise to offer the same to Emmett that I'm offering Henry. Emmett will be taken care of too. No son should have to grow up without a mother.
I know you killed Sarah. You thought she had the evidence that she had given to me.
Sarah overdosed on fentanyl. Opioids are a plague in this country.
There's no possible way you could have known how she died. Unless you were the one that injected her with the drug.
Read it.
Get the leg and I'll get this.
Let's go. This place is amazing.
Dance Moms is a dynamite empire that...
No. You stay here, you call 911. All right, I'm gonna go find him.
No, tell him I'll kill you.
There's no time to discuss this. Look, whatever's been going on, all right, you haven't come this far not to finish it.
It's over! The police are on their way! There's nowhere for you to run!
here. Please hurry.
Your phone carrier has provided us with your location. The squad car's on its way.
Thank you.
You made me do this, just like your friend Sarah did. Ah!
You can still take the money. You don't have to do this. I'm dying. I'll be gone either way. Don't get... When I'm gone and the world's forgotten all that I've achieved, my children will carry my legacy.
No one will forget what you've done. I promise you.
Take care of him, Jessica. Take care of our boy.
Two aspirin and an ice pack.
I can wait until the EMTs get here, but thank you. Dylan, I'm so sorry.
We don't need to talk about this right now.
I never wanted to give you a reason not to trust me.
I trust you. Completely.
I want you to know that you are Henry's father in every way that matters. And you're the best father that any child could ever hope for. Can't believe I'm saying this, but I really hope Henry doesn't grow up to be a doctor. Did you see the news?
27 counts of fertility fraud. Thank you.
You don't need to thank me.
I do. And now Emmett can grow up knowing what really happened. Knowing about you, about his mom. All because you refused to give in.
Guess you taught me that.
Sarah always was persistent.
I learned that about her quickly.
I wish she could have known how sorry I am. I should have trusted her.
She knew. She forgave you.
Let's go.
Hey. Those two are getting a little too big for me to keep up with.
Look at them. Not a care in the world.